Hello, and welcome to today's trending contract, No Rules 9, set on the author map of Sapienza and supplied to us today by Hitman Companion. So moving on to our briefing, short and sweet, by Street Surgeon. And moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, along with a free map. And for today's challenge, we'll be starting at the default location, and we'll be bringing with us an empty briefcase and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to quit leaning on the railing here and make our way into the sewers, where we will encounter our first victim, not a target. We're going to grab the brick here, make our way through the gate, and what we're going to do is we're going to get our hands on the ghost outfit, and that gentleman will be heading this way shortly. And the reason for this is we want to gain access into the crypt, as much of the items we require are located in there. So once the ghost or super fan comes along, we're going to throw our brick further down the corridor. That will get his attention, and when he comes to investigate, we can then render him unconscious. Best way will be to use our briefcase, as we are on uneven ground and could easily suffer the punch glitch. So once we have him unconscious, we're going to take his outfit, retrieve our briefcase, make our way into the crypt, and we're going to grab 2 propane cylinders from just around the corner here. So we're going to place the first one in our briefcase, grab a second, and we can then head off up towards the church entrance, where one of our targets is located. Another is located over by the toilets by the morgue, but we will get to him shortly. So we have one target who will stand by this van here, and he will have a cigarette. So we're going to throw our first propane cylinder just by the rear wheels there. That will get our target's attention, and it will slow him down somewhat. So we have plenty of time to return to the crypt, grab the third propane cylinder, and then make our way up to the front of the church area and around to the bathrooms by the morgue. There is our first target. We'll come back to him shortly. So our next target is currently sitting outside the toilets, and he is also a smoker, and we know what happens to smokers in this game. So we're just going to throw our propane cylinder just by the table there, and then move a safe distance away. And if we look back over our shoulder, the target should have lost interest by now, and he will sit back down and light up a cigarette, sending him up into the air conditioning unit high above him. He didn't quite make it that time. So target 1 has been dealt with. Target 2 will be along shortly. They are currently over by the harbour area. They are the gentleman in the red, but we have caused a bit of panic, so we are going to have to wait for that to calm down first before our target decides to go for a cigarette. So 2 targets down, 3 more to go. Our third target is across the harbour area, and that is him just up ahead of us, and also a smoker. So we are going to throw our third and final propane cylinder just by their feet there. Now we don't want to throw this too far. In fact, that is absolutely perfect. So once they lose interest, they will go back to their usual routine, and they will light their cigarette, and we are going to introduce them to the archway directly above them at high velocity. So once he lights up that cigarette, he's going to find out what brickwork really feels like and what the floor feels like on the return. So 3 targets down, 2 more to go. Our next target is located out by the anchor here, and he is currently in panic mode, along with the 2 bodyguards you can see off to our left. So we're just going to wait for the 2 bodyguards to either go back to their positions or continue on past us, heading towards the source of the explosion. Our target in the meanwhile has gone back to their usual routine, and we can then shoot them in the head, dropping them into the ocean and hiding their body. And that just leaves us with our one final target, who is out on the furthest pier away from us, currently doing a bit of fishing, and we are going to send him off to meet the fishes on a more personal level. So all 5 targets now taken care of. All that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and the nearest available safe exit will be the speedboat exit over on the far side of the harbour. So we're just going to make our way straight over there. I don't know why we're still carrying our briefcase, we do not need it. So there we go, one more trending contract taken care of, and once we get out into open waters we will get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We had no objectives, and we get a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.